Adam here with Interaxis and the Interaxis channel. Wanted to talk today a little bit about what to expect. There are so many new investors into crypto. There's so many new people trying to get in and buy a little bit and find out what's going on. And more importantly, probably a lot of people trying to figure out how they can make a whole lot of money in cryptocurrency. And so what we want to do is really help you, one, start off doing that safely and securely, but most importantly, tell you a little bit about what to expect and why you should or shouldn't expect these monstrous gains you've seen from other people, things that people are bragging about on Twitter or the internet or wherever you might have seen it. And we want to tell you a little bit about what to expect. First of all, please subscribe here, especially if you're new to crypto. We give a lot of information. We explain it all, hopefully in a way that you can understand, and we're going to continue to do this. We're going to continue to get you involved so that you understand how to make investing in cryptocurrency and later digital assets really safe and secure, how to understand what you're investing in. So subscribe, follow us on Twitter at Interaxis8, the number 8. Now, what to expect if you're new to cryptocurrency, if you're just getting in this. First, you're probably going to set up some sort of account, some sort of on-ramp. We'll call it an on-off ramp. An on-ramp, on and off ramp. Okay, this is basically how you go from some sort of bank account, this could be bank, credit, debit, or whatever, into the crypto world. Now, what you're going to hear a lot if you're new to this is this money, things like dollars, euros, whatever, we refer to as fiat currency. That's what it is. It is fiat currency versus crypto or digital assets. We will sometimes use those interchangeably. So you're going to set up some sort of on-off ramp that goes from the bank to crypto. These are sometimes also called exchanges. Okay, we'll sometimes refer to these as the exchanges. Okay, now some of the exchanges that you might or might not have heard of, right? Coinbase is one, Gemini is another exchange. Some people are using Cash App to get into cryptocurrency, and there are some others, and I apologize if I'm missing you, but these are some of the traditional because they're really easy to connect your bank account directly to these cryptocurrency accounts. Now, something you also have to be careful of is these on and off ramps exchanges are subject to money transmitter laws, and money transmitter laws are usually different state to state. So some states you might not be able to set up an account based on who the exchange is because the state has not given them a license. And again, maybe not these exchanges, but there's some other exchanges where you can't set up an account because the state has not granted that money transmitter license to that particular company. So something to watch out for. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to set up these on-off ramps, these exchanges. Next, and as you do that, you're going to go through what's called KYC AML. You're going to have to answer a lot of information about yourself. Take pictures of yourself, take pictures of your driver's license, because you're setting up an account that the government kind of wants. It's not that they're tracking you, but just like with your bank account or your investment accounts, they have to kind of watch the flow of money, make sure you're not doing anything illegal, make sure you're paying your taxes, all those things, and you're connecting it to your bank account. So Coinbase, Gemini, Cash App, whoever needs to make sure you're connecting to the bank account, and the bank wants to make sure you are who you say you are. So a little bit of that, you're going to create this on-off ramp. Now, at that point, you're going to decide what to buy and what not. But here's what you really have to watch out for once you get started, once you've connected that account. One, again, you're going to have to go through some KYC AML. They're going to have to know who you are. Crypto is not something where you can hide money or shield money, okay, from the government or anything. So these exchanges are going to have to know who you are so that you can go buy. So if you think that you're going to put money in here and it's going to keep it safe from the government or the IRS or divorce court or something, that is not the case. Something else to know, as you're buying and selling cryptocurrency, you are going to have to pay taxes. Now, I'm not here to tell you exactly how you pay taxes. You need to talk to your CPA or follow some of the CPAs that we follow that can help you with that. But you are going to have to pay your taxes. Very important there. Something else you're going to have to keep in mind is the volatility. Volatility means these cryptocurrencies, the value of them wildly can go up and down and up and down. You're just going to have to be prepared for that and know that that's going to happen. Too often what we see is people come in to cryptocurrency and they see something like Bitcoin go up in value and they go, oh, it's here, it's going to keep going up. But what happens is they buy here and it goes down and they go, oh no, it's going back to zero, and they sell here. And then it goes back up and they go, oh, I'm going to buy. And they end up losing money over and over and over again. So the idea is know that there's volatility, have some sort of investment idea. We call it an investment thesis, and that might be, I think Bitcoin's going to be an inflation hedge and I'm going to hold it for 3 years regardless. And that way these little volatility swings aren't a big deal for you. Just know that they're there and don't get scared if that's your idea and that's your investment thesis. Something else to watch out for. There are going to be people on Twitter and try to get you over to Telegram groups and Discord and such. Some of them are going to be what's called pumping or talking about certain cryptocurrency tokens that they might have made 10x on or 100x on or something. Don't listen, don't follow. They might not, they're potentially from anywhere in the world. They might be here in the US, it doesn't matter. They might be telling you information that is not valid, it is not correct. They might not know what they're talking about. They're just trying to get the price of the token to go up. Don't listen to that. You have to get educated. There's nothing more important in this space than being educated as to how it works and having your own ideas and thesis as to how you're going to do it. This is your money. It's important that you understand what you're doing with it. It can be lost like that if you don't really know what you're doing. You're going to hear things like, not your keys, not your crypto. There are a lot of people that have been in cryptocurrency for quite a long time going to try to tell you what you should do, how you should keep your money safe. Your funds are not safe on an exchange. They're not safe off an exchange. They're not safe with this wallet or this provider or whomever. You do your own research and education. Find someone you completely trust to help you along the journey and get you to the point where you're more comfortable, and you can take baby steps here and baby steps there. Baby steps buying Bitcoin and then potentially moving it off onto a hard wallet or onto another exchange. Maybe buying another cryptocurrency like ETH or DeFi or whatever. But once you start doing that, once you start trusting a little bit and learning a little bit about the technology, then you can kind of step through it. But you really need to understand all these points. You're going to have to give your information. You're going to have to pay your taxes. There is wild volatility. It's part of what a lot of people love about cryptocurrency and trading it. But if you're just in it to kind of invest and put some money in some sort of alternative asset, you're not necessarily there for the trading. So just know that there's this volatility to it. You don't have to be a part of that. You can just buy it and hold it for a while. You get educated and you make sure that you do your thing with your money. This is not anyone else's money. Don't let anyone else tell you what you should or shouldn't do. Don't let anyone else pump up a certain token for you. There are going to be other people in this space that are going to make wild amounts of money because they have been in it for a while and they know, but they're taking a huge risk from a tech perspective or from a financial perspective a lot of times. And they know what risks they're taking, and they might be hedging themselves, or they might just understand, I'm taking this risk and I'm okay with it. That happens. This is new technology, and there are not only financial risks but technological risks. So you need to know, part of the education is know what your risks are. Know what you're willing to risk, how you're willing to risk it, know what your technological capabilities are, know what you're comfortable with from a financial perspective. We don't want to tell you not to do this. We want to make sure it stays safe because we enjoy this market. And we will tell you that once you start down the education road, you can potentially learn so much more about economics and finance and the financial ecosystem and the whole world financial system and the US financial system and history that you didn't even know before, because everything you know about the financial system is just kind of given to you. It's easy, and this is a whole new financial system. So having to learn it means having to go back and learn the old financial system too. You will learn so much more, and it will open your mind up so much more to what the possibilities are, and it's really exciting. Alternatively, you can just say, I'm going to learn enough to invest a little bit in Bitcoin, a little bit in ETH, and be done with it and hold on to it for quite a long time, and I really hope it goes up, and I know at what point I'm going to get out. That's okay too, but that's a little bit of what to expect. So what to expect is you have to somehow connect a bank account. You have to get money into the crypto system. There's crypto and there's fiat. Fiat is your dollars or your euros or your currency that's given out by a country, by a nation, versus cryptocurrency. you're going to have to give your KY, your know your customer. You're going to have to talk about who you are to these exchanges in order to get the crypto. You're going to have to pay taxes. They are highly volatile. Know what your risks are, and most important, if you have your investment thesis, right, which basically says, here's how I'm going to invest. I'm going to invest in these particular cryptocurrencies. I'm going to hold them to this point, and then I might sell some of them. I'm going to take this particular gain. If you do that, then this wild volatility isn't going to affect you. Understand a little bit how it works, and you'll understand how the news works. That's another thing. There's so much news. There's so many people tweeting things and talking about this particular investor or billionaire or institution is buying. Therefore, it's going to send the price up wildly. Go buy now. Don't listen to it. Don't worry about it. You get educated. You trust who you trust, and you understand how you are going to invest in cryptocurrency. Don't let others tell you what to do. Don't let others that have been in the space for a while tell you what you should or shouldn't do based on their own experiences. You learn about it. You trust yourself. Trust those that you've learned to trust and have earned your trust, and then you decide how you're going to invest your money. Again, this is incredibly exciting. It's like investing in the internet in the late 90s, early 2000s. There's so much opportunity, but there's also so much risk. So you really have to be careful. So as you get started learning about investing in cryptocurrency, just remember all these things. Remember to keep your money safe. Start with small amounts that you can afford to potentially lose. Baby steps to get your way in, and we think it's something you'll really enjoy, and hopefully we'll be there along the way to help you as you invest a little bit in cryptocurrency, and then a little bit more and a little bit more, and we'll be there to help you along the way. Hope this made sense. Hope this is really helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel here. Hit us on Twitter at Interaxis8, the number 8. Website is interaxis.io. We'll see you in the next video.